So hi guys, good morning guys, all of you. So guys, I'm audible. Is it clear my voice? Okay, right guys. So in last session, that means yesterday, so I was given the complete schedule of your Oracle course. So we discussed that the total 6 topics we discussed. Okay, the topic 1 we discussed about DBMS. Okay, and the topic number 2 and Oracle tool. So what is Oracle and the Oracle installation process? So these kind of things we discuss in that. And next one is called as SQL, the integration of SQL language with your Oracle software. And after that, PL SQL. And the next, before that, we have your normalization topics. That's called a completely database designing part. And after that, we discuss about PL SQL and dynamic SQL. So these are the some contents I was given in the last session, right? Now, let me start it here. Today is my first session. I'm starting to, the first one is called as here. The DBMS we will discuss now today in this session, okay? So now guys here, let me check out, okay? The topic number 1 in this Oracle. So our version was Oracle 19C. So in this, our topic number 1, okay? So DBMS. Okay, right guys. So now, before you want to know about Oracle, what exactly Oracle, why it was introduced by people, yes or no? So what is the purpose of Oracle software? Okay, and what kind of the operations we can do by using of Oracle software over databases, yes or no? So these all kind of information whenever you want to know it here. The first of all, we should know that, okay, the basic terms of DBMS. Okay, so few terms we must and should be need to understand here to well know. That means next level operations, if you want to know it in very clear manner. So some basic terms we will discuss under DBMS category. Okay, so what are those? Let me see. Now, the first thing is, guys, here, okay, the first term is the very, okay, common term. Okay, this is everyone, they're going to be calling this, what is data? And the next one is called as, the next term we should know about here, what is information? Okay, and the next one we called as here, okay, so what is database? Okay, and the next term is we called as here, the types of databases. Types of databases. And next we should know it here. Okay, so what is, okay, DBMS? What is DBMS? And the next one is called as, guys, here, the models of DBMS. Models of DBMS. Okay, so these are the guys here, the basic terms. Okay, before you want to start Oracle, okay, we need to know about these basic terms. Okay, we should know it. So when we get some idea or some information about these terms, okay, then automatically you can understand that the Oracle, why should the people was introduced here. Okay, right. So come to the first point here. What is data? The data can be how we can define the data here. Let me see. Okay, so your data can be defined like this, guys. Here simply we can say it is a raw factor. Okay, it we called as a raw fact, and the raw fact is nothing but here. Okay, so maybe, okay, that means the raw fact is nothing but it may be characters. Okay, it may be numbers. Okay, it may be some alpha numeric characters. Okay, so alpha numeric characters. Okay, or it may be we called as some special characters. Okay, so these are all kind of the things we called as a raw fact. There's all kind of things we called as raw fact. Okay, right. But guys, here when we check it out, the by using of any character we can take a number and alphanumerics or special characters. So these all combination. Okay, we called as it is a raw fact, and the raw fact is simply we called as it is a data. Okay, but the thing is, when I want to go for my raw fact, the raw fact is not giving any meaningful statements to the users. Okay, that means, okay, it doesn't give any meaning, guys. Here it doesn't give, okay, so give any meaningful statements to the user. It doesn't give any meaningful statements to the user. Okay, now, so why, sir? Why it doesn't give any meaningful statements means here this is not processing, guys. Here this is called as what now? Not the processing. So when the data is not processed and it doesn't give any meaningful statements to the users. Okay, so that's why the people we can say it's a just raw fact here, but it doesn't give any meaningful because of reason it doesn't processing here. It is not processing here. Okay, so for the best examples I will give it now. Okay, for example, let me see, guys. Here suppose I'm going to writing some characters here. For example, okay, I'm giving some names, Smith, Allen, okay, Miller, and I'm giving here Warner. So these are the some characters. Okay, and I'm using in these names. Okay, I'm using totally characters I'm using here. Okay, now, but guys, here tell me whatever the names I was given here: Smith, Allen, Miller, and Warner. So these are the names, but these names are belongs to the which one it was representing. That means the Smith, Allen, Miller, Warner, these are the names which belongs to a product, or these are the names it representing employees names or any customer name. Okay, or any student's name or any product name, any place name or any brand name. Okay, so what exactly it was predicted? Okay, the point is what now? These names are predict to what? So what it will be predicted? Can we guess it, guys? Here, come on, can we guess it here? What exactly these names are predicted? Smith, Allen, Miller, Warner. What is this? These are employee numbers. No, I don't know. These are student names. I don't know. These are customer names. We don't know. These are product name. We don't know. These are brand name. We don't know. Okay, so that means I have a names here: the Smith, Allen, Miller, Warner. I have a names, but I don't know this name is belongs to what. Because of reason, these names are not predicted here. Okay, now, so what is what the user cannot understand? And what is the meaning of Smith? I don't know. What is the meaning of Smith? Okay, now, so this kind of info, okay, this kind of the data is called as a raw fact. Okay, so it doesn't give it any meaningful to the okay users. It doesn't give any meaningful to users. So in the same pattern, guys, here, suppose I was taken some numbers. I was taken some numbers. Okay, I'm taking some numbers here. Now, so if I'm asking to you, okay, so these are called as the numbers. These are called as the numbers. Okay, but these numbers are belongs to what? So what it will be predicted? Okay, that also we don't know. So this number is which it will be predicted here. I don't know here because these are the numbers, but this number is belongs to customer ID or employee ID or invoice number or a bill number? Okay, so what exactly we can't predict here? Okay, so when the data cannot be predicted, then it is called as what now? Raw fact. Then it is called as what now? Raw fact. Okay, so this is the example of your data. So data cannot be given us any meaningful statement because data cannot be processed. Data cannot be processed so that it doesn't give any meaningful statements. Okay, now what we wanted here, you need, okay, meaningful data you required or non-meaningful data you required. So which one you wanted, guys? Here you wanted meaningful data, yes or no? Come on, guys, we need meaningful data now. Yes, definitely. So now how we can make it the meaningful data? How we can make it the meaningful data? Okay, for this purpose, okay, the next word the people was going to give it us, okay, that is called as a information. Okay, now that is called as what now? Information. So what is information here? Information is nothing but, guys, here simply we can say, okay, simply we can say, so processing the data, okay, processing data is called as, okay, information. Processing data is called as information. Okay, now so information, okay, is always giving us the meaningful statement, guys. Here information so is always give us or giving meaningful statements to the user. Okay, so meaningful statements to users. Okay, now because the data can be processed here, so once data will be processed here, then we will get a meaningful statement, and these meaningful statements are called as what now? Information. Okay, now right, that is what we can say, guys, here. So now here observe, so how can you define information? Means the same example I'm going to taking here. Okay, I'm taking same example here. Okay, let you see, you will get a simple way. Okay, the same examples, the whatever the example I was taken for the data, okay, the same thing I was taken for information also. But what is the differences in between these two? Okay, now what is the differences between in these two? Means the information will be said what now? Processing the data. That means you should give it some name. For example, if I was given like here, okay, if I was given like here, okay, that's called as a employee. Okay, some names I'm giving now. Now we can go to that. Okay, next one is called as a, suppose we are giving here, so employee ID. So I was given here. So whenever I was predict like this, now I'm going to predict now. Okay, so now after predict this, if I'm going to ask you, okay, so what is Smith? That means you can exactly, you can say, yeah, Smith is an employee names. Okay, Alan is an employee. Okay, so that means that these names are predict to employees. Okay, now, and what is this here? Okay, next one come to employee IDs. So here the come to the point is 10011. These are what now? Now we can say these are called as the employee ID numbers. These are called as the employee ID numbers. Okay, now so that means whenever we need to predict a data, then it is called as a information. Okay, so when we predict a data, then it is called as a information. When we are not predict to the data, then it is called a raw fact. Okay, now so now not only this, for example, if I want to change here, okay, if I want to change here, then I will send like this here, the customer, that this time these all names belongs to customers, and here I will take here I will take here. Now what has happened? The customer ID numbers. So the information and data, what is the difference means? It's a very slight difference is there. The difference is only that. What is the here? The difference means just we are going to be predict here. Here we predict to our data. Okay, then it is called as information. And here we are not predict to our data, then it is called as a raw fact. Okay, no? So this is what is the differences between data and information. The slight difference going to be understand, guys. Okay, right. When come to what is database here? What is database here? So I already said to you in the last session. Okay, so database, what we said, guys, here, it is a collection of information. It is a collection of information. It is a collection of which kind of information we said? Interrelated information, we said. Interrelated information. Okay, so interrelated information, we said. So what is interrelated information? Means, okay, the dependency to each other, I said. Okay, no? The dependency to each other. So here interrelated information examples are what now? For example, simply we can say, okay, for example, okay, suppose employees are there now. Okay, so employees are going to be depend. Okay, employees are nothing but, okay, departments, we can say. Okay, and the same to same, a department is nothing but, okay, a department is nothing but, okay, even though we can say employees. Okay, the carefully observe the interrelated means what? The what is interrelated means, here one small example, observe. So can I say, guys, here the employees, the group of employees, can I say it is a department? Is it correct? The group of employees, can I say it is a department? Come on, guys. Yes, definitely. In the same pattern, a department is nothing but the group of employees. A department is nothing but a group of employees. So group of employees is nothing but department. Department is nothing but group of employees. Okay, so both are dependency to each other. For example, suppose if I'm saying like this, there is a no employees, can I say there is a no employees? Can I say there is a no department? Yes or no? Come on, just think about it. Just think about it. No employees, no department. And in the same pattern, can I say no department and there is a no employees? Is it correct? Yes, definitely. Because we said what we said, department is nothing but group of employees, we said. When we have a people, then I can form a department. Okay. So when the employees are not there, then how can I form department here? So it's not possible. So that's why no employees, no departments, no department, no employees. So that means what it was happen, the both are depending to each other. That means employees are depends on department, departments are depends on employees. Okay, this kind of information is called as a interrelated information. Interrelated information. Okay, now the same example. Okay, if I want to take it here one more, can I say like this? Okay, the customer is depends on products. In the same to same, the products, okay, is going to be depends on customers. Is it correct? Come on, guys, can I say or not? Customers depends on products, and the same vice versa. Okay, vice versa, the products depends on customers. Yeah, definitely, this is also we can say it here. Now you can check it out. Suppose if I'm saying that no customer, and I can say here the no customer and no product. In the same pattern, no product. In the same pattern, no products, and there is a no customer. So can I say like this? Can I say like this? Yes, definitely. Yes. So when customers are there, definitely products are needed. The products are there, customers will come to you. Okay, when customers are not there, there is no use of products. Then products are not there, there is no customer to our shop. Okay, so that means this is called as again dependency to each other. So customers depends on products, products depends on customer. So these kind of information we are storing under databases. That's called a database is called as what we said. It's a collection of interrelated informations we called. Okay, now that's what. And the next point here, the most important topic, okay, in this session, that is called a types of databases. Okay, now the types of databases. So guys, here it's a very important topic. Carefully observe. So types of databases. So first of all, we should know that the how many types of databases in the world and what are those and how those databases we will use in our industries. Okay, now let me see the types of database. Okay, in the world there are two types of databases are there, guys. See, there are two types of databases. Okay, now so all over the world. Okay, so in the world there are two types of databases we have it here. So then we will ask, so what are those, sir? Okay, then we will ask you what are those. The first one is called as, guys, here the first one is called as a OLTP. Okay, it stands for online transaction processing. Okay, this is my first database. Okay, online transaction processing. And the second one is called as, guys, here, okay, OL, okay, AP. So it stands for online analytical processing. Okay, now so the total entire the industry in IT or any industry, not only IT, if anybody they want to use or they want to maintain the databases, compulsory they want to maintain in these two types of databases only. So other than these two types of databases, there is no other database in the world. Okay, now so that is OLTP and OLAP. So online transactional or online transaction processing and online analytical processing. Okay, so let me check out what is the differences in between these two and how these two databases are using by industries, how the industries are using these two databases in their organizations. Okay, let me check it out. Okay, right. So now the first thing is, guys, here OLTP. The first we will discuss about the OLTP. OLTP. So here come out and see. OLTP stands for, we said, online transaction processing, we said. But guys, here this OLTP, what is the purpose of this OLTP and why the people are using this OLTP? Okay, now the first thing is OLTP databases. That means these databases are used to store day-to-day transactional data. So day-to-day transactional data or information. Okay, information about a running business. Okay, a running business. Okay, now about a running business. Okay, that's what. So OLTP, generally these databases where the people are using and which kind of organizations are using means the organizations which will be going to running. That means it will be working like a 24/7 activities. Okay, now 24/7 activity. That means running business. That means your organization should be in the working position. Not your company will be closed. Yes or no? So not your company will be closed. So it means that what we can say, guys, here simply my company is closed. Then closing means not a shift not like that. So completely your company will be the destroyed, like Okay, na? So it's not working. Okay, so that type of companies and organizations are not using. So still, which type of means it's a regular business activities. Okay, now regular means what now? 24/7. The regular business activities where it will be going on, in which kind of, okay, organizations are maintain that kind of activities, those kind of people, they're using what now? OLTP. That's why we called as here the storing day-to-day transactional data or information. So day to day means what now? That's what we said, the 24/7. So day to day, that means every day, in every second, every minute, whatever the transaction is going on in your business, so that every transactional data or information will maintain under OLTP. Okay, now, right. So what is the best example, sir? OLTP organizations means there are so many are there. Every online application of a particular organization or of a particular business, whatever the websites are there nowadays, we can see the websites. Okay, so the big organization, they're having their own websites are there. So every organization, when they have website or when they are providing some services through websites to the customers to do some activities, some operations, that kind of any organization, they will maintain OLTP. Okay, now, for example, simply we can say, guys, here, for example, banking sectors are there. Is one of the best example to easily understanding purpose. Okay, now, because we all of you have some idea on banking sectors. So, for example, banking sectors are there. So, can you tell me, guys, here in the banking sectors, okay, in a banking sectors, every day, can I do it my online transactions through banking sectors? Is it possible, guys? Can I transfer my amount at the night 11 o'clock? Can I transfer my amount at night 11 o'clock or early morning 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock? Can I transfer my amount? Yes, definitely. So 24/7 activities, whatever you perform, those operational or those transactional information, the people will be saved or stored under OLTP databases. Okay, now, for example, banking sector, I will take it here. Okay, in a banking sector, one of the customer name is X. Suppose, guys, here observe, X is a customer. Okay, X is a customer. So this customer have an account in a one banking sector. He was having an account here. Suppose he is account under SBI. So now he was this customer was going to be open the new account. For example, let me see on the date of, suppose on he was started, for example, on 25-04- okay. So now 2015 he was opened their account here. So X customer account was open on the day of 25th April 2015. So when he was open the new account on the day, then on the day onwards, that means from the day onwards, he can started his transactions. He can started his transaction. So the first thing is day one transaction he will be started. Okay, the first one, day one. In the day one, he started my first transaction. He was started my first transaction. Okay, my transaction is, for example, deposit money. Okay, the day one only is started for the first transaction is deposit. So whenever you want to deposit some amount in his account, so generally you can see, guys, I already said to you in my first demo class, I said to you, every transaction once you perform through online, okay, every transaction once you perform through online, what I said, the transaction may be success or fail. The transaction may be success or fail. Okay, then we will get some messages. We will get some message. Is it right, guys? Come on, is it correct? When your transaction is success, you will get a message. When your transaction is fail, even though we are getting a message. Is it correct now? Yes, definitely. Okay, now. So same thing, guys, here. The ex-customer, he was taking on account day one, the first transaction deposit. Suppose, can you see this deposit transaction successfully done? So once the transaction was successfully done, what kind of information will be generated here? Okay, what kind of information will be generated here? Let me see. The first one is called as a transaction ID number is generated here. So and so ID number will be generated. On which date your transaction is done? Okay, suppose the day was 25/4 and 2015. Okay, the what time you was done your transaction. So for example, the 11:25 and 32, okay, minutes here. And so how much amount you want to deposit here? So deposit amount, how much you deposit here? Okay, now how much you deposit here? Suppose I deposit here 15,000 rupees. Okay, later, to which account number are you deposit your money? Okay, to which account? So that account number and the status of your transaction, is it success or fail? Suppose my transaction is success. So this is once your transaction is performed here, this information generated now, guys. This information generated. But whatever the information is generated here, this information will be saved under OLTP databases. Understand my point now? So this information after transaction success or fail, so that whatever the information is generated from your transaction, that information will be saved under OLTP database. Okay, in the same pattern, guys, here on the same day one, can this customer can do one more transaction? Is it possible? Can I do it on the same day, the day one? Can I do the second transaction now? Yes, definitely. The second transaction is what now, guys, here? For example, my second transaction is called as a withdraw transaction. The second transaction is called as what now? Withdraw transaction. So whenever you want to do withdraw transaction, okay, suppose your transaction ID number will be generated here. On the day, same, but the time was 02 at PM. Okay, and he was taken amount of, okay, this is what withdraw amount. Withdraw amount 5,000. From which account he was taken? From account and the status. Okay, right. And the status. The status may be success or fail. Okay, suppose here the transaction is fail. But still, guys, here, this information also saved under OLTP database. Okay, now? So understand now? So like this, through online application, whatever the transaction we perform here, every online transaction informations are saved or stored under OLTP databases. OLTP databases we call. Okay, now, right. But these OLTP databases, we can, which kind of activities we can do it? Okay, that is called as a live operations we can perform here. So what are the live operations means, like insert, update, and delete. Okay, so these are the live operations we can perform on OLTP, here. Okay, now and now the whenever you want to retrieving here, so retrieval also possible. So retrieving data. Okay, but your retrieving data means not a big data. We can retrieve the data what? Small data we can retrieve. Okay, so by using another command also supported here, select. So my live operations are called as a insert, update, delete, and the retrieving operation is called as a select. So these kind of operations I can perform through or perform on my OLTP databases here. So here live transactions, I said live means what now? Running. So inserting data, updating data, deleting data, these are called as a live operations in any business. In any business, adding the data, changing the data, deleting the data, these are called a live operations we call guys. And these operations we can performing on OLTP database. So data can be add, data can be modified, data can be deleted. And on this OLTP, even though we can perform select operation, but by using of select operation, we are retrieving or reading small amount of data only we can read. Okay, but we can't read a big amount of data. Okay, so and this is what select command. Okay, now right. So now, but what are the examples of these OLTP softwares means? These are the example softwares. What is that? Okay, Oracle, SQL Server, MySQL, okay, DB2. Okay, so these are the some etc. So whatever I said in the last session, can you remember in the last I was given some popular databases. Okay, those all are comes under OLTP database softwares. Okay, now so Oracle, SQL Server, MySQL, DB2, Sybase, okay, Informix, Ingresses, Teradata, these are all are comes under which category? OLTP database category softwares. Okay, by using of these softwares, I can performing my live transactions on day-to-day operations here. So whatever the day-to-day operations we are going to be performing, guys, on the day-to-day transactions, these operations I can performing through these softwares here. So these are the best examples of your OLTP database softwares. Okay, now right. So like this, anything. For example, we said here banking application. One more example, if you want to see, like a IRCTC as that. IRCTC. We all of you know now, Indian Railway. So IRCTC through that website, what we are going to do, guys, we are booking tickets. So that is also we can do it like the 24/7. Can I do it that? Okay. So the last half an hour time period, that means we are performing the morning, early morning, that means the midnight, 12 after to night 11:30 up to there, you can perform any live transactions through IRCTC. Okay, tickets booking, ticket cancels, yes or no, any kind of things we can do. So that is also best example of OLTP. OLTP example, you can say that website also, banking websites, or else nowadays we are using Amazon, Flipkart, yes or no. So through these websites also we are booking some products. Okay, we are ordering products, yes or no. So that means any live transaction which we performing through an website, through a website, so that every live transactional data where we are storing under OLTP databases. Okay, now right. So this is OLTP day-to-day transactions purpose we are storing. Okay, sir, that we understand. Then what about the second one is called a OLAP. This is also observe carefully, guys, here, then you can understand the differences what. Okay, sir, we understand OLTP, But what about OLAP? So OLAP is nothing but, guys, here what we said here, it stands for analytical processing. We said what we said, it's an analytical processing, means this databases or these databases are used for what purpose here? Data analysis purpose, guys. Okay, now the most important point here, observe, data analysis, or else even though we can call as a data summarizing purpose, data summarized purpose, data summarized purpose. Okay, otherwise we can say user for storing or user for storing, okay, historical data purpose, historical data purpose. So whenever you want to save, so whenever you want to use, okay, OLAP databases, where we are using for means data analysis, data summarizing, or storing historical data, storing historical data. Okay, the first I'm going to taking this point in the first category. Okay, right. So historical data storage purpose. So once your data will be stored here, okay, and that data can be analysis or that data can be summarized. Okay, now, so now here the point is, okay, historical data. What is the mean by historical data here? What is the mean by historical data? Okay, for example, let me see, guys. Suppose this X customer is there. So this X customer, he was open account on 25/4/2015. Okay, now see the example of OLTP. So now he was using same banking example I'm talking here, and now one of my customer, the customer was open the account on 25/4/2015. So from that day to the present, so now tell me, guys, here total how many years he was using same account number? Come on, guys. The 2015 to present means total how many years? Yeah, total almost, okay, it's 7 years almost. Yes or no? 7 years. So now you just tell me, guys, here in 7 years of time, in the 7 years of time, can you tell me how many transactions this customer is performed here? Can we count here? No, we don't know. There are number of transactions. So assume that in the 7 years of account, so he was done almost the 5 lakhs, okay, the 5 lakhs transactions he was done. So that means this 5 lakhs transactional data, this 5 lakhs transactional data or information, okay, I need to store now. Yes or no? Yes, definitely. So the 7 years of data about X customer. So I don't know the 7 years, how many transactions he was performed, we don't know. But just assume here, there is a 5 lakhs transactions he was performed. So this 5 lakhs transactional data or information, whatever it was generated like this now. So whatever it was generated like this now. So the data I want to store. So the 7 years of data I want to store means this is a small data, or else we can say it's a big data. Come on, guys, it's a small data, or else we can say big data. Yes, definitely. It is very, very, very big data. So this big data where you want to save, sir, this historical data where we want to save, sir. Okay, so then this historical and big data cannot be saved under OLTP databases. Historical data cannot be saved into OLTP because OLTP only for live transactional data. That's called a day-to-day wise. But here, historical 7 years data. So this kind of situation, the people was using what now? OLAP. They're using what now? OLAP. So the OLAP is used for storing historical data purpose, like 10 years of data, 20 years of data, 100 years of data. So suppose you establish one company. Okay, the company established from 1970s, 1960s, you established here. So from the 1970s to the 2012, almost how many years, guys, here? 70, 80 years. Okay, this 80 years of my business data, where I can store means I can store under OLAP databases. OLTP databases are not supporting that. So that's why the people are using OLAP. So understand now? So what is the best example of this software means? Okay, we have a software here. The software is called as here, and all of you listening this one, that is called as a data warehouse. Can you listen the data warehouses, guys, here? Can you listen now? Yes. So data warehouse. Okay, so data warehouses, these are comes under OLAP databases. So OLAP database is nothing but what? OLAP database is nothing but data warehouse. So in this warehouses, the big data can be stored. The big data can be saved here. Okay, now, so this is OLTP and OLAP differences here. The differences understand now? So TP for what purpose we are using, and AP for what purpose we are using. Okay, and now, but here the very most important point here. So in this OLAP, we can't perform your live transactions. That means that insert, update, delete, these operations I cannot perform on OLAP. Okay, now, so OLAP is only supporting which command? Select command. To what purpose? To reading, to read or reading big data. Okay, but on this OLAP, we can't insert the data, we can't update the data, we can't delete the data. So they can perform what now? Select operations only. And this is what purpose we said, reading of big data concepts. The people are learning in this OLAP, and that was data warehouse. Okay, right. So now the question is, sir, here OLTP and AP, the definitions we understand, but how these two databases, the industry people are integrated, how they're working? Because here we said on OLAP, we can't insert, update, and delete. And here we can perform insert, update, and delete. Okay, then how these two can be integrated together, and from OLAP, how the data can be come out? From where the data is coming to OLAP? Okay, now my question understand now? From where the data is coming to OLAP? Okay, now, so that's very important point. And how this data will be saved? Okay, how the data can be saved? What kind of tools we are using here? And here, this is we said here that day-to-day transaction through a website, through an a website, particular website, through the data is coming here. Then if this OLTP and OLAP, these two databases, if I integrate it together, then how I can integrate it together? Okay, after integrations together, how these two databases can be managed. Okay, now, and one more thing, sir, here we are storing the 7 years of data. Okay, The 7 years of data means it's a that means how many lakhs? 5 lakhs transactional data. So that means what is the space? What is the capacity of OLAP? That means in an OLAP, how much data can I store? Okay, is it terabytes of data, petabytes of data, exabytes of data, yottabytes of data, zettabytes of data? How much? What is the capacity of OLAP? Okay, and what is the capacity of OLTP? If OLTP data is full, then what it was to happen? Suppose if OLAP data is full, that means these memories are full, what it was to happen? Okay, now, so these kind of so many doubts we have it here. Okay, now, suppose my OLAP memory, okay, if it is full, then remaining data where I can save. And the same thing, OLTP data, okay, this databases, whatever it was there here, suppose these databases are full, again, how I can save the remaining data? Okay, now, so these kind of the variations are, we need to understand. Okay, then we will get some confidence on our subject. Okay, now, right. Then we will go for that. Then how to integrate these two things? So my question is what now? What is my question? How to integrate it? How to integrate it? OLTP and OLAP databases. Okay, this is my question. How the industry people can be integrated together, these two things, and later how they can use. Okay, now, so these informations we will discuss about discussing these things in tomorrow session, guys. Okay, I stop it here, and tomorrow we will see how to integrate TP and AP together, how it was working. And this is most important. This is as of now just definitions we discuss. What is OLTP and what is OLAP purpose, and we discuss. Okay, but how these two things or how these two databases can be integrated, and after integration, how the data can be processing in between these two databases. Okay, now, so those things, okay, we will discuss, okay, in tomorrow's session. Right now. Right. So the class, I'm just stopping class, but having in this today's session, if anybody have any doubts, so please stay here and I will interact with you, okay, for the doubt sessions. And if you are not, that means you are not having any doubts or whatever it is, you can happily log out. Okay, and tomorrow, as usual, 9:15, your class is started. As usual, whatever I said yesterday. Okay. So now, okay, right, guys. So if anybody have any doubts, so please stay here. I will interact with you. Okay, right, guys. So thank you so much. Yeah, guys. So I will come to one by one. The first chat box people, I will interact with you. So one by one, I will come to you. Okay, right, guys. So the first. Yeah, one of our friend is asking, how can we pay fee on? Yeah, Praveen, I will give the information about the fee details. Maybe tomorrow I will get that information from the narrative management people. So then I will share you. Okay, no, Praveen? Right. And the next one. Yeah, Nagendra, tell me your discussion. Tell me. So this is your discussion time. So what is your doubts? You just ask me. Okay, Nagendra? Right. So this is Ritik Sharma. The demo link was this only. So already you log in into this, what we can say, this site now. This is the demo link. Okay. This link will be continue maybe next 3 to 4 days. Okay. So the yesterday also same link we used here. So there is no special any separate link here. Okay, na, Ritik? Yeah, Abhishek Kumar, what is the basic differences of Oracle and SQL Server? Not basic, so much differences are there. Okay, so like that I'm telling that yesterday I said to you. So maybe the concepts wise, same concepts are there, but the way of implementations will be different. Okay, na? So for example, some data types are there. Okay, suppose in your Oracle, you are using number data type. Okay, so, but this number data type is not allowed into SQL Server. Okay, in SQL Server, we are using, okay, suppose varchar of max we are using, but that was not supported into Oracle. Like not only one thing, there are so many things are there, the differences between SQL Server and Oracle. Okay, and syntactical wise, so much difference was there. Okay, now, so, but the thing is what, only that SQL like DDL, DML, DQL, TCL, DCL. These 5 languages commands are same, but remaining things will be changed. Okay, na? So that was differences are there here. Okay, Abhishek. Like so, when you coming to the classes, the various differences, what is differences? Okay, at the topic wise, I will explain to you in my classes. Then you will understand that what kind of differences are there in between Oracle and the SQL Server. Okay, na? Right. So next, Shahu, how Oracle used in Python. So Oracle, we can't, and that means we are not using in Python. Python people are using MongoDB. But if you want to understand the MongoDB, okay, the way of concepts, implementations, what is what, if you want to understand. So this Oracle knowledge will be help you. Okay, na Shahu. So directly if you go to the MongoDB, there is a lot of confusion was there. Okay, so when you have a good knowledge on database, then go to MongoDB. Then that was what we can. So you can simply handle. You can simply handle how, okay, this is the MongoDB and this is the database differences. Okay, database में ऐसे कर सकते हैं और यहाँ पर ये ऐसे कर सकते हैं. So this kind of the variations and differences are there. Okay, na? So that's why anybody, the knowledge they will get from database only. Then after that, you can go any Power BI, MongoDB, or else MSBI, Tabla, QuickView. Okay, na? So any other database, if you want to learn, the base of SQL is mandatory for anybody. In such a way, it will be very help you. Okay, na, Sahu? Right. Yeah, Pridarshan, I said yesterday the class timings is 9:15 I started, but my people are 9:10, they messaged. Maybe they didn't get the information. So 9:15, my class was started. But you can log in. You can log in into this ID from 9 o'clock onwards. You can log in. That accessing or the permissions are my hosting people will give to you. Okay, na? So you can log in 9 o'clock only, but your class is started 9:15. Okay, right. Yeah, Roja Mishra. Yeah, the daily recording videos also means that I don't know. I want to take confirmation from the management side. But this first 1 week demo session classes, okay, they will give to you. Okay, now the first 1 week class recording videos are they will give to you. But further, they are sharing or not, I don't know. So maybe that information also I will take from the Naresh IT management people. Okay, now. So then later I will inform to you, Roja. Okay, right. So Aditya, integration is nothing but the way of communicating. That means what we can say, how can you say like connectivity. Okay, na? Your name is Aditya, na? Aditya. Integration is nothing but connectivity. So you need to connect TP to AP. Okay, the how we can connectivity that process. Yeah, the size of data that OLAP can store. That tomorrow, Venu Sai, the tomorrow I will tell you the how much size of data I can save under OLAP. Okay, na? Right. So that is just now I said na, that kind of doubts we will discuss in the tomorrow session. Yes, Snehal, don't worry, the complete information my people share to you. And these classes, whatever, today is the first class. Okay, so that's why don't bother about that. So this class notes is also my people sharing to you once they created Google Classroom. Okay, so but still they are not created Google Classroom. So maybe they will create it within 2 or 3 days. So once they created this complete document, we will send to you. Okay, now. So in that document only your details, also your course schedule, duration, everything will be there. Okay, right. Yeah, Rakesh. Tell me, Rakesh, sir, I am passed out 2017. Yeah, Rakesh, 2017 pass out. What is your doubt, Rakesh? OLAP, TP, types of databases. Types of databases. Google, Pixel 4a. I think your name is Aditya, na? You say you given some name, Aditya something. Aditya, yes. Yeah, both are databases. So these are databases to handling purpose, to managing purpose. We are using data warehouse softwares and these Oracle SQL Server, these are the softwares to managing of those databases purpose. Okay, right. Yeah, yes, yeah. What is your name? Baswaraj. Baswaraj. So yes, here yesterday I said that, but these admin people are not informed still now that information details to me. So that is the reason I'm unable to give today. Okay. So tomorrow definitely I will give the complete admin details. Okay. Maybe the management people are to whom for this batch to make it administrator. Okay. So they will decide at that, and after that I will confirm that number. Okay. The administration number and details I will give to you. Okay. Now, right. Kartika. Kartika, don't worry. Yesterday demo video also, my people sharing to Google Classroom. So just wait for that 1 or 2 days. So complete video also you will get it. Okay, now. So yesterday one class and today this is second class, but this is the main class actually. So yesterday I didn't take any class here. So this is our main class, first day class. This is okay now, right? Yeah, don't worry today who was attended today in this session. Okay, don't worry guys here. So yesterday demo session also, or demo recording video also I will go to. Okay, my people were sharing in the Google Classroom. Okay, now, so don't worry for that. So that recording videos also my people sharing to you. Okay, now, right, Srikanth. Akash, we are not created OLTP database. Okay, so how to create an OLTP data? Yes, data how to create it for OLTP. That's a good question from Akash. Yeah, tomorrow I will tell you that how the data created for OLTP as well as OLAP also. Okay, now that this integration process, your doubt will be cleared. Okay, right. So Srikanth, PLSQL is also covering. Okay, complete PLSQL we covered in this session. Yesterday in my demo, I was given SQL, PLSQL, and Dynamic SQL. So these are the three things we covered in this course. Okay, right. So Venkat, Pavan, BTech 2014, sir. I am. So 2014 means Pavan, 14, 6, almost 8 years, Pavan. So there is 8 years gap was there, but yeah, 8 years means you can keep it like a 5+ of experience, but it's very tough, Pavan. What you can say, Venkat, Pavan, but you should do very hard work. You should very hard work. You have to do it. Okay, if you go for that 8 years experience. Okay, now. So it's a completely in your hand. Okay, so how much hard work are you doing there? Okay, based on that. Okay, now, so your whatever the your position will be decided. Okay, now, so 8 years compulsory. It's a very long gap here, 8 years. Okay, but still you have a chances are there, but you should do very hard work. Okay, and one more thing, on only Oracle 8 years is don't keep it like this. So first, like you can keep 3 to 4 years on Oracle, and after that you have to keep into like Power BI. Okay, I worked on Power BI, otherwise any Informatica. So like this, you have to share that experience in different positions. Okay, initially as a program, initially as a fresher, I joined into Oracle SQL developer. So I worked up to 3 years. Then after I pin, okay, I pin to next the ETL tool or Power BI tool. If you do like this, it can be managed. Okay, na? So okay, don't worry, Venkat, Pavan. When I come to Hyderabad, okay, if you are coming to offline classes, I will personally talk to you how to keep that 8 years of experience to how to divide. Okay, na? Suppose you are an offline student, you just come out Monday. Okay, I will come to Monday on what? Monday I will come to Hyderabad. So you can directly meet me and I will talk to you. Okay, na? Right. Yeah, you joined. Okay, no problem, joined. But I will give the how 8 years of experience you have to divide to get easy process purpose. Okay, na? Right. So Kartika, yeah, okay. Who said IRCTC we can't book more than 2 tickets? Kartika, who said like this? Through IRCTC website, I can book more than 2 tickets also. Once you check out, that is the wrong information. How you thought that, I don't know. But IRCTC, you can book the tickets more than 2, not at 2 per a day. More than 2 you can book per a day. Okay, na? So once check out that message is wrong message. Okay, guys, I stop it for what we can say chat box people. Then I will go for some mic option. I will give to somebody waiting for mic option. So I will interact to that. Okay, na? So chat option people. So I stop it here. The first one, Viresh. Viresh, are you there? Viresh. Lakshman, are you there? Yeah, Viresh, tell me, Viresh. Viresh.
Sir.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, tell me, Viresh.
Sir, Oracle SQL and SQL Server same data process. Sir?
No. Different. That means we are using that. I said one point here. So SQL language commands are there, like DDL, DML, TCL, DCL commands are there. Those are common.
Okay, sir.
Those are common queries we can use under Oracle and SQL Server. But further, if you go to other concepts, at that time there are a lot of syntactical differences are there. Okay, na?
Okay, sure.
Where
are you now, sir?
So where are you means I'm outside here, outside of the station. So
SQL Server when started, sir? Classes.
SQL Server, maybe I'm coming to Hyderabad on Monday. So maybe in that week we started. Okay.
I'm waiting 1 week, sir. I want to SQL Service classes, sir.
Sorry.
I want a SQL Server classes, sir.
Oh, SQL Server classes also. Okay. Don't worry, Viresh. Maybe next week, maybe the batches are coming to you. Okay, na?
Okay, sure.
You are coming to offline classes?
Yes, sir. I will come to offline.
Okay, so then meet me on Monday session. Okay.
Okay, sure, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I attend these classes, sir. Oracle SQL.
Yeah, attend, no problem. This session you can attend, no problem. Up to this week you can attend. There's no problem to you. Okay. And this is a common subject for any database tool. Okay, na?
Okay, sure, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Next, Lakshman.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning, Lakshman.
Sir, PL SQL, Oracle SQL different, sir.
PL SQL, Oracle SQL, don't call like this. Okay. Oracle is a tool, first thing. Okay, Oracle is one software.
Okay,
in that software, and with the help of that software, we are integrated 2 languages.
Okay.
So Oracle with SQL, Oracle with the PL SQL.
Okay, sir.
Okay, na? So PL SQL, these are the languages.
Okay, sir.
And these languages we are using to development of our database applications.
Okay.
Okay, na, Lakshman?
Sir, Oracle, course, sir.
Lakshman, your voice is breaking here.
సార్ ఇప్పుడు ఒరాకిల్ ఎస్క్యూఎల్ చెప్తున్నారు కదా సార్,
Mm-hmm.
దీనిలో డిఎం అదే డిఎం డిడిసి డిఎంఎల్ అవి ఉన్నాయా సార్ కమాండ్స్?
Yeah. All commands are there.
ఓకే ఓకే
DL commands, yeah, DML commands, all commands are there in this.
సార్ చాలా కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవుతున్నా సార్. ఒరాకిల్ ఎస్క్యూఎల్ పిఎల్ ఎస్క్యూఎల్ అంటారు, నాకేం ఐడియా లేదు సార్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ మీద. నా సివిల్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ సార్ బీటెక్ లో, అందుకని.
Okay, do one thing, Lakshman. Are you preferring online classes or offline classes?
Offline classes, sir.
Offline classes, sir. So come to meet on Monday session. Will you come now, class?
Yeah, okay, sir.
Monday, come to class. Directly meet me. Okay. I will clear your doubts, all the things. What is the doubt you have? Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Satish, are you there? Next, Roja Misra. Roja, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell me, Roja.
Yes, so, here content developer. Can I read Oracle and DB?
Roja, I'm sorry for that. I didn't properly listen your words. Can you check your mic once again?
Hello.
Yeah. Tell me now.
Yeah. So to be a front-end developer, can I need any DB Oracle?
Definitely. As a front-end developer, you must and should be needed database knowledge because of reason. So when you develop your front-end forms, right? So those front-end forms, definitely sometimes we need to integrate it with the back-end applications. For suppose any website you can take, any website, if you develop through front-end technologies, whatever it was there, like HTML, JavaScript, jQueries. So, but those front-end forms, when you want to integrate with the back-end side, means compulsory back-end knowledge also required for you. It's a mandatory for especially front-end developers purpose. Database is a mandatory. Okay, na?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Roja. Next one is Suresh.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Suresh.
Actually, I am different background. I'm not computer background.
Okay.
I'm from film department. Movies.
Sorry?
No, I'm cinematographer actually.
Oh, cinematographer. Okay, Suresh.
I'm planning to move database side like Oracle. I'm planning to join in Naresh IT, Oracle SQL.
Okay.
Is it? Can I?
No, what is your qualification, Suresh? Because you are saying that you are a cinematographer, na? So what is your actual qualification?
I completed my cinematography, BFA photography.
Okay. But why you are coming to this field here?
Actually, this Corona, I decided in Corona time because I'm in Mumbai actually last 30 years. I shifted to Hyderabad, so I'm planning to move database side.
Okay, Suresh. Suresh, one thing. Are you there in Hyderabad present?
Yeah. Yesterday also I came to Naresh IT, but online classes only. I want to meet you actually.
Yeah. Okay. Do one thing, Suresh. So you just meet me personally.
Okay. On Monday.
Yeah, Monday or Tuesday, because from Monday onwards I will available in Hyderabad.
Okay.
So on any day, from Monday onwards, on any day, you can meet me.
Right now I'm doing one job in Hyderabad. That's a recruitment job. Senior. My designation is a senior recruitment.
Okay.
Right now I'm taking the resumes from the computer-based company.
Okay.
And everybody, my company working on gap.
Okay, so that is I'm telling Suresh. So you meet me personally. So we both of you talking. Both of you talking that, and what you want to do for your planning. So you just tell me first of all. Based on that, I will give my suggestions. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Suresh. And next, Kartika. Kartika, are you there?
Hello. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning, ma.
Sir, what is the difference between SQL and SQL Server, sir?
SQL Server is a tool, ma. It's like a software. Okay.
Okay.
So SQL is a language.
Okay, sir.
So software is different. It's just like tool. We are downloading and installing in our laptop or system, whatever. But when you want to write some programs, okay, when you need to develop some code, then we need some language. That is SQL.
Okay, sir.
So the SQL Server is a software and SQL is a language. So by using of that software, we are implementing some code with the help of SQL.
Okay, sir.
Okay, na? Is
Okay,
there any other doubt?
No, sir. Thank you.
Okay, ma. Right. Okay, guys, and I stop it here and reminding people who was missing today. So don't worry, guys. Here tomorrow I will interact with you. Okay, na? So tomorrow I will interact with you, the remaining people. Okay, right, guys. So thank you, guys. Thank you so much, and we will meet on tomorrow's session.